Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone around the world who is joining us. And welcome to Techstars Tel Aviv Demo Day, class of November 2023. I'm Guy Israeli, Managing Director of Techstars Tel Aviv, and it is a great pleasure to present you today with a great group of founders. For those who are joining us for the first time, Techstars is the most active pre-seed investor in the world, with over 4,000 companies invested in Accelerator, with cumulative market cap of over $108 billion. Many unicorns and tech companies you see out there have started their journey within Techstars. We have over 50 different programs around the world investing in various practice and investment areas. Thousands of founders, mentors, investors, and partners make Techstars a global success. Techstars enjoy global partnership with an impressive network of support to our founders worldwide. Thank you. Israel is a global innovation hub for many years, and Techstars has been active in Tel Aviv for many years, with over 10 accelerated classes. Founders from all over the world come here and make the most out of this magical ecosystem. In Techstars Tel Aviv, we invest in founders who utilize or invent progressive technologies like AI and deep tech. Founders who are aiming to disrupt substantial markets and address global issues in finance, climate, enterprise softwares, and health. The class you will see today is very special. This group of founders working together, who are Israelis and Palestinian, as well as founders from France, Argentina, the UAE, Singapore, and Zimbabwe, are a testament to resilience. That even in challenging times, innovation is a beacon of light. Entrepreneurship is building bridges to the world we all believe in. With an innovative hybrid format, our founders joined us at our offices in Tel Aviv, as well as in our offices in London, and also joining remotely, making global exposure to their ventures. Techstars is a mentorship-driven ecosystem and accelerator. And I want to send a special thank you to over 150 mentors who joined us specifically for this program, specifically for working with these founders and specifically with this challenging time. These mentors are top executives, investors, and founders who join us from all around the world, from Israel, the UK, the US, Germany, France, India, Mexico, and more. Meeting our founders during our Mentor Magic, during our workshops, on one-on-one meetings. Words are short to describe how valuable you are for these founders and for our community. Thank you. Specifically, I want to thank our mentor in resident, Maya, Johan, and Ilan, who met with our founders on a weekly basis. The founders you see today is what you made them to be. Thank you. Most importantly, my team in Tel Aviv. This special program, with all the constraints, could not have happened without a team of superstars. Neta, our operation associate, Yael, our design associate, Sam, our investment associate, and very special thank you to NOYAM, our program manager. And now, let's hear a few words from our CEO, Nael.
All right, let's do that. Happy demo day. This is always an amazing time, and my only regret is that we couldn't be all together in one room, because it's such an incredible moment, an incredible celebration when a program finishes. I think it is a particularly special moment for this program because the circumstances that you all had to deal with over the last few months have been extremely difficult. And when I think about what all of you have gone through, to a large extent continue to go through, and yet you've managed to attend this program, you've managed to go through this program, which is not for the faint of heart. And here we are today, we're celebrating your graduation. I have a lot of respect for you, and I wish we could be in the same room. One of the things that to me made that class very special is the diversity of it. They are Israeli, they are Palestinian, they are founders from France, from Argentina, from Singapore, from Zimbabwe, and from the UAE. I hope I haven't forgotten anyone, but like I was just looking at that list when Guy told me that the program was, we had found a way to get that program going, and it was pretty phenomenal to see so many people come together and continue to commit to the Tel Aviv program, and so yeah, that was to me something very remarkable, or is something very remarkable about this program, and all of that innovation that you're working on, that you're driving, is the proof that there is always an opportunity to build a better world. There is always, thanks to entrepreneurship, an opportunity to make things different. And that's why I love working with entrepreneurs. That's why I'm so excited to see you graduate and go into the world and make changes, because I think entrepreneurship is the most powerful tool to make the world a better place. And with this, I can't wait to see you in person, whether it's in Tel Aviv, in Paris, in London, in New York, in Dubai. Please don't hesitate to reach out. I travel a lot. I'm sure you do too. I wish you all the best in your future endeavor. Being an entrepreneur is hard. It's the most exhilarating experience, but it is also probably one of the hardest. And so we'll be with you. Techstars is for life for founders. We are very honored that you choose us to be your partner in the trenches. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see you in person at some point in the future. Thank you. Thank you very much for everything.
And now, without further ado, let's see some founders. $15 million is the total amount of vending machines worldwide, and it's growing at 16.6 CAGR. Arca Continental is the second largest Coca-Cola's bottler in Latam and one of our customers. They rely on their team's experience to decide where to locate it, which brings human bias and mistakes. But this is not a problem of Coca-Cola or the vending machines. Companies with physical assets, such as self-service, CPG, restaurants, and retail, they're following a multi-step process to beat the competition. Consultancy firms for strategy, internal data for prediction, external sources and data for enrichment. But when it comes for sales execution, this process is slow, expensive, and disconnected. Here's where PROPIN steps in with a tailor-made go-to-market. We have created the MAP GPT for enterprise sales and expansion team to win the market. Now, companies can have a conversation with the MAP, asking, for example, what's the market penetration in Monterrey? And they will instantly receive places where to expand with the full potential. Our recommendations are based on our property data and models. We combine satellite images, SDK data, open source data, and third party to understand all the areas around it. But we keep sensitive information secure and compliant. At the end, customers can make decisions about price optimization, understanding the audience for marketing offline, lead generation to know exactly who is the person they need to contact,
sales prediction with live data and contextual information, and expand with site selection. They can control now the pulse of their growth. We have 5 paying customers, and we already have provided them with thousands of recommendations. And we saw that 9 out of 10, they were qualified for our customers. And for the last 12 months, we grew 3.7 times in revenue. We will reach 100 million by 2030. That represents only 1.96% of the total location intelligence market. But we will start with Mexico because it represents 1/3 of the market in Latam. We have paying customers there, and we can reuse the information that it's not sensitive. Our business model is enterprise, and it scales depending on territory, leads, and properties that we are evaluating. Our ACV is going to be 100K and 4 years of LTV. Behind the scenes, we are 2 friends from the university. Second startup that we're doing together, and both of us, we are technical. We are ready to scale because we have the best team with experience in maps, product, development, AI, and sales. We're also backed by the top investor that we raised $500,000. Everything happens somewhere. So please join us if you believe that there is a new way of decision making.
Today, 44% of legal tasks globally can be performed by generative AI. Generative AI is clearly the future, but there's a huge part of the market is being left behind. The current technologies struggle when it comes to right-to-left languages like Arabic and Hebrew, mainly because of the complex linguistic structures of these languages and the lack of digital data available. I've personally experienced this problem in my legal practice, and it affects other 1 million right-to-left lawyers around the world who are not equipped with the right generative AI tools they need to work more efficiently. Legal tasks like research and paperwork like document drafting and summarization already consume over half of the lawyer's time, and this costs law firms up to 35% of revenue every year. And if the generative AI tools are not good enough, this could make the problem even worse by expanding the efficiency gap for right-to-left lawyers and harming their competitive edge in the legal markets. This issue extends beyond the legal sector and affects the entire right-to-left speaking individuals, which represents 10% of the global population. Right-to-left lawyers use today either not very advanced tools, which are not generative AI based, because these are mostly available for English-speaking markets. Others use generalist ones like ChatGPT and Claude, but these were not trained on extensive legal right-to-left text. And others still choose manual options. And what we do in Dean is closing this gap. Dean is a legal platform that streamlines right-to-left tasks. We're kicking things off with lawyers and then expanding to other text-heavy right-to-left industries like finance and insurance, a total market of $3 billion. Imagine Dean as your AI copilot, built on the foundation of AI technologies like GPT and fine-tuned for the nuances of legal right-to-left scripts. It enables quick task completion like document drafting and summarization without compromising quality and privacy. Dean offers 3 easy-to-choose packages, SaaS-based volume, and based on that, we will reach $10 million ARR in 3 years. Up to date, we spoke with 100 law firms and partnered with 4 leading law firms in the MENA. And we will officially launch our platform in the end of this quarter and start to fundraise in the end of the second quarter of 2024. The team behind Dean includes experienced lawyer and AI expert dedicated to streamlining right-to-left workflows. Our vision is to empower every right-to-left professional with reliable generative AI. So join us if you share our vision for bringing underserved and underrepresented markets to the forefront. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Charlotte and I'm the CEO of AHRTEMIS. I am pleased to introduce you to AHRTEMIS revolutionary AI capable of looking past the resume and creating job opportunities that humans can't see. By simply asking 2 questions, we've managed to sell our solution to worldwide customers. How much have you spent on talent attraction? And how many talents have you met? Across all the industries and all the geographies, companies really struggle with talent management and cost tracking. The result? Over 90% of resources just go to waste and talent may go to waste, hindering companies from thriving and hiring the very best talents. AHRTEMIS stands at the forefront of revolutionizing talent acquisition through our cutting-edge CRM. AHRTEMIS is the first technology to fully empower talent attraction team to attract, hire, and optimize their recruitment process. Our innovative approach goes beyond traditional methods, employing data marketing best practices to uncover the true center of interest of the talents, rather than only focusing on the resume. We create job and talent matches that no other solution can do. Our technology also enables precise cost reporting and ROI calculation to fully empower employer brand teams to make strategic decisions. Our impressive clientele includes global leaders like LVMH, Deloitte, Accenture, and with AHRTEMIS, they've witnessed a twofold acceleration in their recruitment base, an increase by 48% of female applicants, and savings of 10% on their total acquisition costs. With our multi-channel strategy, we are fulfilling the pipe with great opportunities, and since May, we've witnessed some amazing inbound leads coming in from companies like Nestlé, Air Liquide, or SPI. We aim at reaching the 1 million ARR by end of 2024. With an average basket value at 40k euros annually, we estimate our total addressable market at 1.2 billion, growing by 11% annually. Compared to other solutions, we are very talent-focused. We provide unique technologies to match talent and job based on center of interest, and that really sets AHRTEMIS apart. Trusted by a team of experts and a worldwide ecosystem, we have all the assets to become the best technologies for talent attraction. With over 500 HR professionals already trusting the solution, we are revolutionizing how talent are being attracted, retained, and nurtured. Join us on our journey.
Hello, everyone. My name is Saar Carmeli, co-founder and CEO of NAYAM Wings. Today, I'm thrilled to introduce our ship hybrid power system that will change the maritime industry. Shipping companies are facing two significant new challenges. One is the rising cost of fuel. The second is the new regulations imposed by the IMO due to the climate call to action. Shipping companies are eager to find solutions such as clean fuel, fuel cells, liquid natural gas, and more, which are all expensive and have no return on investment. There is an understanding that wind propulsion is the most efficient solution. In fact, it's the only way to mitigate regulation while saving money. In 2023, the number of ships equipped with wind power systems was doubled, evidence for market traction and 40% cover. But all these new solutions are based on symmetrical airfoils, producing only one-digit savings. What we do is using an asymmetrical wing based on aircraft technology. Our patent has an inbuilt rolling mechanism that enables to use a superior wing with 3 times the thrust per square meter. We validated our technology with 2 POCs tested in real environment, both successful. The Israeli aerospace industry approved that each wing produces over 200 horsepower, saying that when combined 4 wings is like having a Lamborghini on board, operating at full capacity, consuming only wind. So they decided to join us. With these results, NAYAM Wings saves 35% fuel and emissions in new build ships and 15 to 25% in retrofit installations. To understand the impact, let's take a look on a real tanker company operating 37 vessels with annual profit of $150 million. With only 20% savings, they will double their profit. There are 1,000 fleets like this. 35,000 ships are suitable for wind system installation. It's a $100 billion market. we will obtain 2,500 chips by 2030, with $1.5 billion revenue and $500 million recurrent revenues for our services. We registered an EU patent, secured $2 million, and signed LOI with 2 shipping companies for the first installation, scheduled for late 2024. After completion, we will offer fleet owners to join the green revolution and to dramatically increase their profit. Then we scale up. Our team is led by 3 skilled founders, strong business development experts, and robust engineering capabilities. Additionally, we benefit from the wisdom of our experienced advisors. So hop on board, invest in the future.
In the SaaS B2B realm, knowledge is power, yet it's often fleeting. At Fstream, for instance, like many, this crucial asset risks being lost. With teams bogged down by 42 monthly hours of manual, knowledge-related administrative tasks, costing them $13,000 per employee annually. The departure of the key member at Fstream highlighted the pressing need, an immediate solution to capture and preserve essential customer knowledge, turning a moment of loss into a call for action. In fact, Fstream Challenge echoes the experiences of 15,000 North American SaaS companies, all dealing with fragmented manual knowledge management processes. And the existing solutions, they simply don't suffice, leaving us with significant inefficiency and missed opportunities. Recognizing this widespread issue, here's where knowledge loss steps in, serving as a beacon. Knowledge loss replaces all manual administrative efforts with automatic documentation. Our AI-driven platform revolutionizes CRM integration of customer interactions, turning every conversation into an actionable insight, pushing proactive customer relationship management to the next level. And the impact? So in just 4 months, Fstream is witnessing a sea of change, reduced churn, enhanced efficiency, and 20% increase in account management capabilities without expanding the team. This marks a new standard to customer knowledge retention and utilization. Our team expertise in natural language processing, AI, and customer success management uniquely positions us to tackle this challenge. And with industry leaders such as Ziv Bellet, Guy Gallon, and Karen Parker, who bring first-hand experience of the problem, we're committed to transforming how companies interact with and retain their valuable knowledge, their valuable customer knowledge. We're targeting a sum of $1.19 billion, which is just a slice of a huge $198 billion knowledge management market. Knowledge loss focuses on customer success, CRM knowledge retention, and our strategy combines 2 approaches, top to bottom and bottom up, featuring CRM marketplace presence in partnership with resellers and implementers, and then securing an investment from CS Angel, which is the premier community of CS thought leaders. We also offer direct access via browser extension that bypasses lengthy IT integration, streaming access to our solution immediately. Knowledge loss competes in 3 segments: knowledge retention, CRM automation, and customer success platform. And unlike our competitors who offer fragmented solutions, we consolidate all communication channels within the CRM, offering a unique all-in-one solution for efficient knowledge management. And our edge, it comes from providing comprehensive integration coverage and utilization of the existing technological stack, eliminating the need in lengthy system adoptions. And our business model is very straightforward. We charge $2,000 per seat annually. In just 4 months, our successful Fstream pilot has led to 2 additional pilots in Israel and in Canada. And with 16 companies in our pipeline, we're set for rapid expansion, proving the urgent need for our solution. Knowledge loss is set to automate documentation across industries and beyond SaaS companies and customer-facing positions. Join us as we ignite unparalleled efficiency in knowledge retention worldwide. Thanks.
Over the last 7 years, I've helped over 500 businesses select and implement software. And when I was given the responsibility, like many of us today, to select and deploy software internally, I had to do 20 to 25 hours of research and qualification just to be able to find a short, reliable list to select from. Even after which, I still had a low level of certainty if it would work for me. Now, this just isn't a problem for me. Across the Middle East and North Africa, there are over 18 million software buyers facing this problem, and most need at least 12 SaaS solutions for their business. In MENA, there's no concise and cost-effective way to find what they need or to get advice on what would work best for them. For software companies, as well as their partners like I once was, we would spend upwards of $50,000 a year on events, Google ads, and even more to have a sales team to keep their product relevant in the minds of potential buyers during the long sales cycles. So our platform, software, is like TripAdvisor, but for software, where on one side, we help software buyers get access to the perfect software using AI, making it super easy to take an educated software buying decision. On the other hand, the software companies, we increase their visibility and connect them to their ideal potential customer by providing buyer intent data. This has helped reduce the sales cycle and acquisition cost by 70% for our existing customers. And the timing of our platform could not be more perfect. According to Gartner, MENA is the fastest growing region for software spending globally, growing at a rate of 12.3% compared to Europe at 2.3%. When we look at our market globally, the total addressable market is $39 billion for marketing and sales spend in the IT industry. Annually, there's a huge spend of $1.8 billion in MENA alone. And over the next 3 years, we will obtain $30 million in ARR from that. And you know the best part? We have a first mover advantage in MENA, where we differentiate ourselves by focusing on localized data for software buyers based out of the region. We also help software companies build visibility and acquire customers through both push and pull channels in a high growth region that relies on word of mouth and recommendations. So how do we make money? Our business model is quite simple. We charge software companies a SaaS fee for which we provide them with buyer intent data and nurture the intent of their buyers. Currently, we have customers paying us between $589 and $1,299 a month. Of course, we could not have gotten here without some amazing people. My team consists of winners, either from elite universities, past exits, or groundbreaking achievements. My CTO and COO have been with me since day one, and we continue to recruit those who are passionate about our vision and want to be at the forefront of making a difference. We already have 15 paying customers, a whopping 500,000 visits on our platform in the last 4 months, 6,000 software companies, and have already helped 11,500 decision makers discover software for their organizations. We at Software want to make sure every business has access to become a digital company. So join us as we help millions of businesses optimize software discovery, transform digitally, and ultimately increase their customers and their bottom lines. Thank you.
How does an e-commerce startup operating in Africa generate $2.2 million in revenue, achieve profitability, and expand to another country all within 24 months? Hi, my name is Cohen and I'm the CEO. Let me tell you about the DailySocial. We focus on serving retail shoppers in Africa's landlocked countries, where there are two types of shoppers: local shoppers and expat shoppers. You see, local shoppers are the people who live in these landlocked countries that typically have constrained access to trade routes, which further limits access to a wide variety of products, making what's available often very expensive. Finding products locally is so difficult that they're often forced to travel to port countries, which are more industrialized and have a wider product offering. So, for example, in 2023, 13% of Zimbabwe's population traveled to South Africa, a coastal country, as retail tourists in search for products. I mean, it's unacceptable. Now, we define expat shoppers as African expats living and working abroad in Europe, Asia, Australia, who send money home for essential goods and services. They lose between 7 to 10% to remittance fees in the process. Yet, if there was a way for them to buy goods directly for their loved ones, it would be cheaper and more convenient. So they're often forced to remit when they would rather shop directly for their loved ones. For instance, to buy your mother a fridge as an expat, you first have to send her money, lose a portion of it to fees, then she has to stand in cash collection queues, shop around for the fridge, figure out how to get transport to her home. The system is not working for millions and millions of people. This is why we came up with the DailySocial. It's a mega online retail platform that gives locals and expats access to millions of products at the lowest prices delivered to their homes. We offer the ultimate search and shop experience. People can search for anything, and I mean anything they can imagine, without having to travel to find these products. That's impressive, right? And we are proud of what we've been able to do. People are saving not only time, but money. And this has a massive impact at the household level. How does this all work? Our website is connected to our proprietary system called Deliver, which ensures real-time updates on prices and product availability from our suppliers for millions of products. We can now manage products, pricing, and logistics all from a single system. The market opportunity is huge. In the next 2 years, we'll focus on just Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Malawi, where there are 50 million local shoppers, plus an additional 10 million expats who are currently sending $3 billion home annually. These remittances combined are the fourth highest in Africa, and 40% of that money is used to buy the very products we sell. And it shows in our numbers. Our average order value is $250, which matches what expats are typically sending home monthly, showing that they prefer shopping with us instead of remitting. And this high order value also makes us profitable on 95% of our deliveries. We expect revenue to double in 2024 to $4 million. And while that may sound like a good business, our vision is clear. We want to build and dominate in the markets we operate in and build $1 billion business in the process. Africa's next startup unicorn will be from a landlocked country. While our competitors are prioritizing on industrialized port countries, we focus on underserved, landlocked markets where we are not only disrupting retail and remittances, we are reshaping economies, making commerce accessible to all. With our team's extensive experience in manufacturing, imports and exports, and logistics, we're poised to lead this transformative journey. Please join us as we make a profitable impact on landlocked countries.
The way a business sounds is as important as how it looks. This is why marketplaces such as Upwork and Fiverr vet their freelancers manually and promote those with better English and accent. However, by doing so, they leverage less than half of their talent potential. Even more business is lost when the client has low English proficiency, which is leading to communication difficulties that cannot be solved by training or replacing the customer. Spoken English is a daily challenge for over 300 million professionals who work in the global marketplaces and in customer-facing departments. Further 40% of the 1.5 billion people who are doing business in English can't understand the basic information shared on global calls. Current solution, business English training, is a $26 billion market. However, while grammar and vocabulary can be improved, accent modification is often doomed to failure, as it requires rewiring our brain. Claro AI solution is instant and always working, a speech-to-speech communication suite with real-time AI filters, starting with accent localization all the way to full translation. Here is an example of the original speech.
We want to boost the clarity of online meetings.
And this is the result.
We want to boost the clarity of online meetings.
The conversational AI market is growing to be a $25 billion market, and the immediate serviceable market is $4 billion annually. Our go-to-market is to partner and scale with the voice-over IP platforms and the major communication applications based on annual subscription per seat. As for the competition, they focus to just standardize the speech of offshore call centers employees to sound better to the native English speakers. They fail to see the two sides of the conversation that are looking to communicate naturally and not to sound like bots. The Claro AI team has been researching the space from the product side as well as from the technology side for several years and found generative AI to be the right solution. By the end of Q1 2024, we are launching pilots with the first marketplace and the first voice over IP platform. Each one of them has hundreds of thousands of end users. Claro AI is a solution that empowers both sides of the conversation, unlocking new opportunities and enabling more people to join the global workforce with AI-powered communication.
Hi, everyone. In 2020, we witnessed the tragedy of family friends losing their homes to wildfires in Argentina. Then we got to know Julio, who couldn't protect his forest production from burning, even though he was using NASA's satellite system, the most used in Latin America. Each hectare of forest burned costs $30,000 and can take up to 20 years to regain productivity. Therefore, we created Satellites on Fire, where we combine satellites that provide us information every 10 minutes with cameras in towers of detection. This way, we are able to alert faster than NASA and provide fire monitoring. Over the last years, we have reached 19,000 users among 11 countries, and we are protecting 200 million hectares of territory from users, which is the equivalent of 90 times the area of Israel. And we have even partnered with the Argentina's National Firefighter Association. We charge annual subscriptions to our alert system to governments and companies with forest and agriculture. To protect against wildfires, companies need to track their behavior with climate data. They need satellites to monitor them in big territories. They need cameras to alert them faster. And they need to be aware of the lightnings, which are the main natural cause of wildfires. Satellites on Fire combines the best technology available with our AI algorithms developed by former NASA researchers. And our software-based strategy enables us to scale fast across global markets. And that scale is needed because there are 8 billion hectares of agriculture and forest lands. 2 billion of them are forests managed by the private sector, which invests $30 per hectare in forest fire protection and gives us a market of 60 billion. Our strategy expands from our reach in Latin America to North America, enabling us to reach 20 million in annual recurring revenue by year 5. As a team, we have won prizes from MIT and Cornell universities and raised 420K, all by the age of 20. In the last 4 years, we have built an amazing team with investors, experts in insurance, climate, space, agro, and finance. We're already improving the speed of detecting a fire by 60%. And we are just at the beginning, developing AI algorithms to improve the resolution of the satellite imagery and to predict fire's behavior. Together, let's use the power of technology to protect our communities and our planet. Thank you.
I'm excited to tell you a little bit about what we're building here at Shook. Setting the table, we're talking about a very hot freelance market with over 1.2 billion freelancers and over $1.2 trillion being spent on freelancers in the USA alone, with those numbers expected to double over the next 5 years. What's even more interesting is that higher level talent is coming into the market. Existing freelance marketplaces like Fiverr and Upwork, though they have strong brands, are not a great fit for the higher level talent entering the market. Agencies, however, are a strong fit based on their focus on vetted, specialized, and localized talent. Their challenge, however, is the fact that they don't offer a digital platform, which is what today's consumer has become accustomed to receiving. Now, there are a couple options when looking at a digital platform for agencies. First of all, they could develop the tech, but that's pretty complicated and not their expertise. They can go to an agency, but that ends up being very expensive. They could buy existing tech, but well, that doesn't actually exist. And that's where Shook comes in. we're building Shopify Wix-like no-code white label infrastructure for creating expert talent platforms. And it's not just an idea. We're actually already with paying clients that are receiving significant value from our platform. They're enabling to move away from disconnected and offline tools and into unified tech-driven platform, which is Shook, which is essentially unlocking their scale and growth. And it's not just a few companies we're talking about here. It's a very large market with millions of agencies just in the USA alone. And we're the right team to bring about this disruption based on the fact that we built an agency from scratch and we've led go-to-market and sales at Fiverr for the last couple of years. Our understanding of the market has led to early traction with paying clients and strong pipeline, which we're going to convert into paying clients over the next couple of months. We have a strong business model in place based on a subscription model with a commission fee and additional revenue streams down the road as well. We have a strong existing agency market, which is going to go very well, but we're also super excited about our future market, which is going to enable industry experts and entrepreneurs to bypass the focus on agencies and go straight to digital talent platforms, which essentially will unlock our Shopify-like growth. Join us.
India has 700 million people below the age of 25, the largest population of young people in the world, but less than 15% have access to sex education. India also has the highest number of unintended pregnancies in the world, yet less than 14% men use a condom. So contraception is really seen as a woman's responsibility, and even the government is shifting its focus from promoting condoms to promoting methods for women. But due to the strong stigma around sex, young women are often judged and shamed when getting contraception, sometimes even by doctors and pharmacists. Like Jaya, a techie who went to a pharmacy to get an emergency contraceptive pill and was told that she shouldn't engage in such activities. Or 25-year-old Sharon, who consulted a doctor for contraception after starting a new relationship and was advised to abstain from sex until marriage. This is not just a problem for Jaya or Sharon. Young women across India have to face such judgment and shame every day that almost 14% women don't even use contraception, even though they need it. Hi, my name is Shruti. I'm the founder and CEO of Dulie, along with co-founder and CTO Nikita. Together, we have 30 years of combined experience in contraception, healthcare, and technology, and we're using that to revolutionize contraception care for young women like Jaya and Sharon in India and beyond. We are simplifying access to judgment-free and discreet care for contraception and personalizing their entire journey using AI to become their contraception partner for life. They can now use our one-stop mobile app to get everything they need for their contraception journey, from consulting a doctor and getting their contraceptive method delivered discreetly to tracking their usage, symptoms, or side effects. Through our content and community, they can now learn about their sexual and reproductive health and chat anonymously with other women while getting personalized AI-generated recommendations at every stage of this journey. We have two revenue streams. Women pay us for consultations with non-judgmental female doctors to find the right contraceptive method for them, and refills and subscriptions of our own branded contraceptive products. We've tested the MVP in Singapore, which has a multi-ethnic Asian population and is a great base for startups with regional and global aspirations. Till date, our MVP has generated over 160K in revenue and grown the average duration of contraceptive usage from 3 months to 9 months. We are now extending our access to India, and our first product went live in India this month. While there are 69 million women in India in our target group, we are initially targeting 22 million young urban women who have an unmet need for contraception or are using methods like pills and condoms. This initial target market size is $335 million. We aim to serve 2 million such women and earn 24 million in ARR by year 4 through our omni-channel strategy to promote our app directly and partner with e-pharmacies, retail pharmacies, and doctors to drive customers to our app. In the next 10 years, Dulie will become a global player for contraception, helping millions of women worldwide to make better informed decisions and have better control over their health and life goals. And we duly invite you to join us in this journey. Thank you.
My partner, Jeremy, is an amateur science fiction author. During the COVID lockdown, he wrote his first book about time travel vacation packages and really invested in his newfound passion, taking creative writing courses and joining online writers' rooms. Next, he spent months submitting his manuscript to tens of literary agents and small publishers and waited even longer for replies, mostly in vain. There I found him, a broken little writer, desperate to see his book out there or even for some feedback. The problem is that publishers and literary agents are so swamped with queries from untold numbers of authors every week that countless manuscripts are not even glanced at, let alone read. That's called the slush pile, and the chances for a new talented author to be discovered are tiny. So, Jeremy and I built Storywise to help publishers and agents prioritize submissions from authors that fit their preferences in terms of genre, professionalism, and so much more, increasing transparency, saving time, and boosting profitability. Via our platform, rejected authors also get expert feedback based on our proprietary algorithms and the chance to self-publish their vastly improved stories or requery publishers. The $50 billion annual addressable market in the English-speaking literary world includes an estimated 40 million, mainly amateur authors, hoping that one of the 25,000 publishers and agents will publish their books. However, 98% of submissions are rejected without feedback. By capturing English-speaking publishers and 25% of the self-publishing authors, our revenues will grow to $5 billion annually through 3 revenue streams: publisher submission platform, an author editing platform, and an embedded financing solution. AI-powered writing aids are concerned with grammar, punctuation, and spelling. Newer solutions mainly act as unsophisticated wrappers on ChatGPT. A small number of companies have recently developed AI solutions to assist publishers with their marketing and distribution efforts. There is a massive opportunity for our technology in an uncrowded and technology-desperate literary publishing ecosystem. Publishers and agents pay as low as $1,000 per month, depending on submission volumes. Authors pay only $25 per month for the 6 months or longer that it may take to get a book from rejection to successfully self-published. Our 3-year forecast of 260 publishers and 13,000 authors onboarded will generate an ARR of $24 million by the end of year 3. Our experienced execution team has all the industry, entrepreneurial, and technical proficiency required. We have strong industry connections with publishing houses worldwide. Our expertise includes fintech, managing billions of dollars with our own algorithms, and AI, deep learning, and NLP. Our team consists of editors, gifted developers, world-class advisors, and even an amateur author. We raised an angel round of $400,000, which we used to build our publisher-facing prototype and to onboard 5 design partners. We will launch a paying version for publishers in March, and will start onboarding paying authors in Q4 of this year. By 2026, we will be an indispensable tool for authors globally and one of the 10 largest publishers of undiscovered talent in the world. Join us as we democratize the publishing industry and revitalize the creator economy.
Thank you for all the founders. This is Techstars Tel Aviv. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Hey, can I ask my kids to start breathing again?
Well, it's been an incredible 12 weeks.
Techstars is a game changer.
It's been an amazing experience.
Like having a big supportive family for me.
I had expectations of what an accelerator is, but this completely blew me out the water.
You get out of it what you put into it.
Techstars helped me to go global.
Introduction into high tech and the tech scene was something that I really felt I needed a bit of a jump start, a bit of a push.
Enabled us to transform what we're bringing to market and also connecting us with a lot of global investors.
Building a financial plan.
Amazing workshops.
Preparation for the demo day, for the pitch.
3 minutes. really made us rethink it. And with Yael's graphics, she put together the sort of the slides to go along with it. It's another level to what we had before.
A big part was the mentorship, I think.
You know, when you're building a startup, it's a fairly lonely journey, and there's very few people who are actually rooting for you. So having that group of people really helping and encouraging and motivating and really supporting in every possible way was truly amazing.
When we met with the mentors, it improved our skills immensely.
In previous cases, it took me months, not to say a year, to be able to speak with such incredible people. And over here, it happened over a few short weeks.
For me, it was a great experience.
And also what's exciting is the fact that it's not just Israeli companies. They're global companies that we're all getting together here in Tel Aviv and accelerating our businesses together as a group.
I think that Tel Aviv, they really are rock stars in terms of entrepreneurship, in terms of innovation.
Focus as well on diversity, because we are a diverse team, and I really wanted that, and I did get that.
Techstars Tel Aviv was the right program for us, amazing ecosystem, world-class accelerating program. Lucky us.
Connections and relationships to mentors and potential investors that we wouldn't have had otherwise, relationships with other founders at the same stage, a place to work out of, and just generally a community.
100% go for it. I thought I was a tech founder before Techstars, but the unlearning and relearning has been incredible. I think every founder needs to be a part of a program like this.
If you have the chance, join the program.
Amazing people, amazing place, amazing accelerator.
Please come join us, and if you have any doubts, you can call me.